In early November, I finally made a trip back to my Disney Store outlet after a very long hiatus, and I knew I definitely wasn't going to go back until it was the new year, since, you know, it's a mall and you want to avoid any extra crowds around Christmas time. I'm really trying to keep non-essential store trips to a minimum, which I think is what everybody should do. But so I just took another trip back to my Disney Store outlet because I saw people posting online there was a certain item or certain items that had been hitting the outlets that I'd been really wanting for a long time and had never seen for sale and never been able to find. So I decided to take this as like my every other month not so essential outing. Just like last time, I made sure to get there right when the mall opened so that there are the least amount of people around as possible, and they had exactly what I wanted, and so I was so excited. And then also, Shop Disney finally had some pretty good, really discounted merchandise, so I also got some clearance items from Shop Disney, including some really cheap limited edition pins that I'm going to share too. Okay, so what you ask is the reason why I really wanted to go to the outlet and what I was really hoping that I would find there, and it is this Disneyland Mickey sweatshirt. I've seen photos of these online and have wanted one for so long, but I never really saw them on Shop Disney, but this one and a few other colors seem to get sent to most all of the Disney Store outlets. So this is a kind of lightweight sweatshirt. It's meant to look a little bit faded. It's got a purple Mickey with just a nice simple Disneyland text on the front. This is like absolutely perfect for the Arizona winters, and I'm so excited to have this. These were also a really good sale deal in the parks. These retailed for $49.99, and at the outlets they were on sale for $15.99. Now I have my Disney Visa reward card, so I get an extra 10% off of all of the lowest prices listed. They did have two other colors of that same sweatshirt in stock, so I decided to also get this coral one. They had a gray one in as well, but I thought this coral one was much nicer, and it's exactly like the purple one except a pink color. And this one was the same exact pricing as the previous. They also had a kind of decent amount of Halloween merchandise in there on sale. So I got this Halloween snacks shirt from the Disney parks. This has really cute prints of a whole assortment of different Halloween treats on here. It's a very kind of like light and flowy shirt. You can see the back has a little cutout. The smallest size they had was a medium, but I think this will still work. I think this will look really nice paired with some leggings. Also a pretty good sale deal on this, retailed for $36.99 in the parks, and it was on sale for $7.99. In addition to Halloween merch, they also had quite a lot of Disneyland 2020 branded merchandise, and then also Aulani 2020 merchandise. I don't often see Aulani merchandise in there, but given how long Aulani was closed and it's 2020 merchandise, that obviously got sent to a lot of the outlets. So I did not pick up any of those items. In a normal year, I don't like year-dated merchandise, and I think they're gonna have to really lower the prices on that 2020 merch if they want to move it. But something that is kind of 2020 related and that I did get that I was kind of surprised to see at the outlet was this Mickey Together Again shirt. So they had a release of these Together Again shirts, and I think they had some masks when Disney World first reopened. This is something that I still think is too premature. I'm terrified by the huge crowds I see at Disney World daily, but I'll be so excited when I'm vaccinated and I can safely wear this in a Disney park. So this just has some very lightly distressed text and a Mickey head that says Together Again in front of a castle silhouette. The retail of this in the parks was $26.99, and it was on sale at the outlets for $7.99. Now, if you saw my previous video, you might say, Emily, didn't you already buy that shirt at the outlet? And the answer is yes. I kind of have a tendency to repurchase items at the outlet that I really, really like. But this one I actually had a kind of good reason of repurchasing because I had gotten some black nail polish on my original one. I was kind of able to cover it up with paint, but I love this shirt so much and they still had them in there. So I decided to get a fresh another one. This is actually a children's shirt from Black Spire Outpost. I love the logo there. It has a little bit of like a metallic glitter sheen. The fabric itself is almost like this kind of natural cotton. I love how it is specifically geared and themed to the land. And then on the back in Arabic, it says Batu. This retailed in the parks for $24.99 and it was on sale for $8.99. I did also get two Disney Halloween face masks that were on sale, but I did not get these to wear, especially because I got them in an extra large. I bought them because I'm planning on doing a DIY video for how to make mouse ears using Disney face masks. These are both XLs in the really cute pumpkin print that they had this year. I just thought these would be really fun to pick up for a DIY. These are single masks. They originally retailed for $5.99 and they were marked down on sale to $148. And then the last things that I got were pins. I was so excited to see that they actually had a few pins there on sale. It is very hit or miss as to whether you will actually find any pins there. Sometimes you can go to the outlet for a very long time and not really see any pins. And then other times they'll get a good shipment in. They mainly had some Galaxy's Edge pins. They had some Galaxy's Edge booster packs and single pins, but I just decided to pick up this one Galaxy's Edge pin here. And this is an open edition pin for Rise of the Resistance. So I like this one because it's specifically an attraction pin. This has an original retail of $12.99 and it was on sale for $3.99. The next thing I got was this really cool Disneyland Resort logo pin. They came out with this when they kind of did their 1970s-esque designs. I am not really a fan of the 70s aesthetic, but I really do like this pin. I love to collect Disneyland Resort pins, and this was a really great deal. This was a yellow pin, so I feel that's gotta be in like the original $10 to $11 range, and it was also marked on sale to $3.99. And then finally, something that I was also very happy to see on here was this Chip and Mrs. Potts Mother's Day 2020 pin. Now, I believe this pin was never released in the parks. I think it was supposed to come out in March, but then obviously we had the park closures, so I think all of these pins just went to the outlets. That is so awesome because at these regular outlets, you don't really ever find these type of monthly limited edition pins there. But this one is a really sweet one with Mrs. Potts and then a little pin-on-pin chip. And a really good deal on this one. This retailed for $17.99 and was on sale for $4.99. So that concludes everything that I got at the Disney Store outlet. I was mainly so excited to see those Disneyland sweatshirts there. I'll probably head back there in a couple more months once they get shipments of the park's Christmas merchandise in. I know after Christmas in the parks, they had things on sale for 70% off, so I hope that there are really good deals at the outlet and that there's a pretty good selection. But wait, that's not all. We have more stuff that was on super sale on Shop Disney. Online, they had the Christmas 2-packs of masks, and these are ones that I also got to make into DIY mouse ears. These I also got in a size extra large just so I'll have the most amount of fabric. Still packaged in, but it was 2 different designs of the buffalo plaid Mickey and then kind of the gingerbread characters. These don't have the original retail price stickers on them, but I think these were originally in the $10 to $12 range, and I got them for $5.38 each. When the parks were closed this summer, Disney put online on Shop Disney the pins that would normally be released in the Disney parks. Some of those pin sets were very popular, and then other sets didn't seem to be very popular, and the Ellie pins that were still on there were marked down on super sale. So I picked up all of the ones that were still available from the Celebrate Today set. This first one here is for June, and we are celebrating National Selfie Day. Really cute Minnie and Mickey posing there. Then we have July, which is World Emoji Day. This one has some really nice pin-on-pin elements, and I love how super glittery this blue background is. August here is National Tell a Joke Day here with Mike Wazowski. Kind of hard to see, but the background also here is some really pretty dark glitter. I think this one is very funny. And then we have September, which is Talk Like a Pirate Day, featuring Peter Pan and Captain Hook. These all originally retailed for $17.99, and I got them for $7.98 each. So now I have to figure out what I want to do with these pins, because I do have one other pin from this set. I have the January one, which is in my Goofy movie pin collection. So I really wouldn't be too far off from completing the set, but I don't know if I really like all of the other pins. These ones I actually kind of like on their own, but otherwise these should be great traders. And then I got one last final thing from Shop Disney on clearance, and it was a Spirit jersey. So this is one of those extra super soft and fuzzy warm Sherpa jerseys. It's got a silver glitter Mickey head on there. The top of it is kind of normal Spirit jersey material, except it feels even thicker. And then the base on the arms is this super fuzzy warm Sherpa. And the reason why I got this one is because it is for Chicago. I'm originally from Illinois, so Chicago is really my city, and I decided to get this one because it was such a great deal. This Spirit jersey had an original retail price of $69.99, and I got it for $25.18. So that was my whole Disney Store outlet haul and then Shop Disney clearance haul. I'm always really happy when I can get pins at super clearance discounted prices. And also be sure to stick around this month and check out my DIY video showing you how to make mouse ears out of the Disney cloth face masks. But I really hope that sometime soon it'll actually become like safe and normal to be able to just like go to the store. I know I am very much looking forward to that day. But thanks for watching.